I figured out why. There we go. I forgot I had to hit the go live button. Everything was set. I could see the preview, but I wasn't live. That's why. That's why. There we go. There we go. So look at that. We got multi-stream going. Ain't that cool? So we might be multi-streaming now. Every time. Since I now figured it out. Or at least think I figured it out. So, welcome everybody. Whether you're on the YouTube or Twitch side. To the Cleveland Browns. Madden 25. Technically, it's the OG. Franchise. Where, we found out that the Super Sim kind of sucks. Last week, we found that out. But, you know, we can use coach mode to watch games a little, which works. But we have taken over ownership of the Cleveland Browns, and we will now try and fix them. Actually, I need to take chat box off so I don't play favorites. Because that's just Twitch chat. I can't play favorites. No chat box on screen. Oh, it's not fun. It's not fun. But Twitch chat is better. Too bad. Can't be playing favorites. I do like that when I multi-stream, I can have multi-chat, which just shows one chat for everything. Oh, Jen, are you gonna be talking to yourself through both chats? That's not gonna be weird at all. Not weird at all. Also, if you weren't here for the last one, the Rams are moving to Columbus. So, there's now 3 teams in the state of Ohio. Don't know why they elected Columbus. Seems like a bad idea to me. But they're going to be moving to Columbus. And, yeah. So I may, if given the opportunity, may move Cleveland. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if I will, but maybe. I'll think about it. Oh, St. Louis always moves at the beginning of this series. Saints always move. Always move. Like, if you ever play a season mode in this game, the Rams will always move. It always happens in season 1. But yeah, we somehow beat Miami. I found out that the minutes needed to go down massively because we had like 100+ plays. And I was like, yeah, no. We had essentially 2 whole games worth of plays runs. I was like, yeah, no, that can't happen. And yeah. So we're 1-0, which I did not expect. We are going to sim a lot of this. I don't expect to see us play or jump into a lot of these games. It is going to be more just building the team, I think. And then we might go to, you know, if we want to watch games, we'll probably go to like Madden 20 and shit like that to actually watch games. Or head coach. Oh, and for anyone who didn't see the recruits, I should go over the draft class. This class came straight out of NCAA. I did not realize, we found out last week. I have like 7 draft classes to go through. We've got 14, 15, 16, 17, and the last draft class from GLU that I elected to pull over. So yeah, we have a lot of classes to go through. It's good shit. It's good shit. And Chris Davis is apparently the number 2 player in the class, which is just weird to me. However, with his speed, I get it. Yeah, man, Taj Boyd, number 3. Logan Thomas is number 4. ESPN reporter Aaron Murray, who will be helping call some UFL games. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting class because not a lot of the, like, massive names are in this class. You're not going to see Odell. You're not going to see Mike Evans. Manziel, Bridgewater, and Bortles are all in the next class. Jadeveon Clowney's in the next class. The next class is massive. It's Clowney, Bridgewater, Manziel, Bortles, Evans, Beckham. Who else is in that class? It is an ungodly class of, like, actual names. This class has nobody. D Ford might be the most talented player out of this class. Actually, I take it back. It might be Andrew Norwell or AJ McCarron. But yeah, it's not a great class. I am going to save my points to spend when we get to the off season, because that's normally when I like to do it in this game, just to be able to spend all my points at one time. But yeah, that's all you missed. Not much else to talk about. We miraculously beat Miami, and we're headed to Baltimore today. And we somehow are leading the AFC North. Oh, also, if you want to hit up concessions for the next home game, our prices are very, very good. I made sure that we are set up so we are solid on prices. I don't know why YouTube is saying that my stream is poor. It looks fine to me. But you know what? We're coming in on 2 sides, so it's fine. Yeah, if you want to hit up concessions, we've got $1 fries, $2 fries, $1 potato chips. We've got $2 for soda. We're running that Atlanta Falcons type of concessions that's extremely affordable. You want to come to Cleveland? Really? I was about to say, I'm on the same side on both of them. You're losing your mind because I'm in 2 places at once, Jan. I get it. There's 2 of me now. It's arguably the worst possible thing to ever happen. Also, let me know if, since you also follow Dan on Twitter, you know, the AI Sports Picks, tell me if he posts his parlay while stream's going on. So I can hop on it real quick. Facing the left on YouTube, the right. Ah, okay. Gotta love the delay. Okay, we're going to sim a ton today. Let's get started by simming through this one. Brandon Weeden and company head to Baltimore. JT Beverly didn't want to make the trip, I guess. I don't know. He was busy with work stuff. I don't know. What do owners do outside of just run their team? Some of which don't do that. Flavor is good. Got some blue raspberry with caffeine. It's good stuff. I'm scared to see if we're 2-0. How the hell did we beat Baltimore? How on God's green earth did we beat the Ravens? How? We have the 19th ranked offense, 23rd ranked defense, and we beat the Baltimore Ravens. Someone explain to me. God isn't real. Like, how? How? I get it. Miami was banged up. They're not great. Tannehill's a rookie. I get it. We won 8-3? Okay, that might legitimately be because of how many passes did they attempt. No, I was going to say it might be because of my minutes, but no. No, it's not. No, it is not. They both sucked. This was shit versus shit is what this game was. Holy shit. You've got Bernard Pierce going for 74 yards as the leading rusher. Yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. With snaps now, looking at it. Maybe the Ravens ran a bit too many, but now I feel a lot better. 'Cause total offensive snaps, we ran what, like 60 some? Pierce 74 yards, Richardson 66. Bruh. Dusk, welcome to the stream, man. Just to let you know, we are live on Twitch as well, in case you didn't know. I finally got the multi-stream to work. So we might be live in 2 places at once more often. And that other place would be the VODs channel. That would be for any other streams. Sports ones will be here. Jacoby Jones did well. Benjamin did well. Oh, that reminds me. I have to make cuts. I wanted to make some cuts because there are a couple receivers that I want to sign. Just because. Who scored? Like, was it just field goals? Schwartz gave up 2 sacks. Cousins 1. Thomas 1. We gave up 4 sacks. We did not get a sack. 10 tackles for Sheard. You ran a good amount? Hey, that's good. Get that cardio in. We got the sacks. Elvis Doomerville got 2 and Suggs got 2. That tracks. No picks, right? I don't think either quarterback threw a pick. Okay. Did we get a safety? We did. Phil Taylor got a safety. I don't know how. I guess he stuffed somebody in the backfield. That's, you know what? That's a smart idea, Jaren. That's a smart idea. You won't get ads over there. That's a smart idea. Like, this is insanity. Yeah, Potter made both of his field goals. Long of 49. What the hell? Okay. Okay. That's something. Oh yeah, you don't get ads anywhere. Cause Jaren was kind and gave you a sub on Twitch. Jaren was doing good things for the people. Alright, let's make some signings. Actually, whoops. Take me to the roster. I need to make some cuts. Specifically at wide receiver. Alright. First, we're going to cut Jordan Norwood. Why? Because I said so. And after looking over Dexter McCluster, he's very injury prone, so I'm just going to release him now so that I don't have to deal with it later. And anyways, I'm going to replace him with this one receiver that I found in free agency. So, you know, you've probably never heard of him. Oh God, Dusk over on the Twitch side now. Nobody's over on the YouTube side. I like having this up because I can have full YouTube chat over on this monitor while I can have Twitch over on this monitor. So And then I've also got the multi-chat. So. I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay, where are these guys at? Oh, here's one. Julian Edelman. He'll never be anything at 27 years old, I'm sure. We're going to sign him. We're also going to sign 20-year-old Marquise Wilson. You're probably wondering why. Well, he's 6'3" and has some of the best catching stats. No, Randy Moss hadn't retired yet. This was, I believe, the year he signed with the Titans. I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that. This was his last year in the league, I believe. No, that was 2010? Okay. Who was he with last then? 2012 was his last year? I thought so. Who did he retire or end with? Niners? Okay. I thought Titans were after the Niners. Alright. Julian Edelman. And he's mainly here to be the backup to Benjamin. That's also another reason I brought him in. We're going to have to change that number. Wait. Make sure I'm right. Maybe we won't. Yep, we won't change that number. We're good. It's Vikings, Raiders, Pats, Vikings, Titans. No team in 2011, the Niners. Okay. See, I don't remember the timeline. The timeline, I don't remember. Oh, I also have to change up my kick return game. I will say this is the one thing about setting it so it doesn't reorganize your depth chart and ruin everything for you, is when you make a change, you gotta make the fucking change. Edelman, he's gonna be returning kicks because why not? Give him something to do, given he's gonna be our fourth receiver. And if we get an Edelman kick return for a touchdown, that's awesome. I'll always remember he played for the Titans because that's what started the Titans as essentially the retirement graveyard for wide receivers. Oh, he announced it. He didn't post it though, I don't think. Did he? He posted it. Okay, what we got? Let me set this real quick. Thank God, no Virginia matchup today. Thank God, no Virginia matchup because I was pissed I couldn't play the Duke game yesterday. Oh, I was so mad at that. Okay, so Villanova. No. Get me back to the page. There we go. Alright. Okay. Dan was still in the league at this point. I don't know who he's with, but I believe he was still in the league at this point. I at least think I saw him on a team. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just believe I did, because I always think I see him on teams in old games at this point. Don't think I can do... I can't. That's fine by me. He was in Tampa? Okay. I thought I saw him on a team when I was initially looking at teams. Okay. Where is this last one? There it is. Boom. And I can do that? Beautiful. And because I have, like, no money, we're just gonna trust Dan. Okay. Well, I'm all good with my parlay. I got one parlay and I gotta hope it hits. Alright. I hope you guys kept the stream up on like a different tab or something. Because just give me that watch time while you're at it. I only ask that because like we're never going to make it to 1,000 subs. So at least I can get the watch time out of the way. How is Minnesota 0-2 and we're 2-0? I don't get it. Minnesota's defense is great. The Cardinals cut Jeremiah Bell? Oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay. Look at that. Edelman got a graphic. They actually had a whole thing for him. Wow. Look at that. I want to know why the hell they cut Jeremiah Bell. Okay, what was this Minnesota team at the time? Like, who was the quarterback? Was it Ponder still? I believe it was Ponder still. I did look over some possible free agents. It was Matt Castle. Yeah. I did look over some free agents, and Minnesota's got some. Minnesota has some. They got Peterson. They got Felton. Greg Jennings, Cordarrelle's rookie season. They've got Jerome Simpson, the man who flips over people. Jarius Wright, who we all thought for just a split second was going to become a breakout wide receiver in the league and never did. Ooh, no Kyle Rudolph, so he's banged up. So John Carlson, who's still solid enough, and Red Ellison. Matt Khalil. John Sullivan. Young Brandon Fusco. Okay. They don't have a left in. I now know that. Jared Allen's hurt. Okay, now I'm starting to understand why they're 0-2. Got trophy and Jedi Survivor for literally going AFK. That's great. That's awesome. Gerald Hodges is banged up. Chris Cook's banged up. Rookie Xavier Rhodes. Second year, Harrison Barnes. I want you to look at that overall. Look at how good Blair Walsh was before he suddenly started missing everything. That's crazy. That is crazy. There you go, trophy off the main character's feet for 30 seconds. That's great. Alright, let's go ahead and see how the hell we beat Minnesota. If we win this, like if we win this and are 3-0, like the one thing is we're going to be making great money, which is fantastic, but like if we're 3-0, I might have to up ticket prices. Not going to lie. I might have to. Next home game, ticket price is going to be a bit higher. Just saying. Well, ticket prices are going up. What the hell is happening in Cleveland? The Capitals? They're the Columbus Capitals? That's their name? Craig Stevens got cut. Apparently Jeff Fisher got his 100th win. Why are we winning? I want to know why we're winning. How on earth are we winning? I thought we were going to have like the 5th pick in the draft. Right now, we're going to be sitting at fucking 30, 32. The one positive is these last 2 games have been close. This was an odd situation. Oh, they won the 3rd game, so we're 2 wins better than the actual Browns. Okay. Okay. Still, Brandon Weeden wasn't great. 200 yards and a touchdown. A touchdown and pick by Matt Castle. Sacked 4 times. This offensive line is shitting a brick right now. Yeah, still not great by Brandon Weeden. 20 of 38. Okay, we're still running way too many plays. The simulation just runs way too many plays. Richardson went for a $146 on 29 carries. 1 touchdown. AP went for a $106 on 21, a touchdown. Spencer Ware lost a fumble. I'm a little sad about that. Yeah, this was also the year he got traded, I believe. Because I was watching Jacksonville and Cleveland in 2013 before stream, just because I felt like it. And they talked about how he got traded. So, I didn't realize that's when he got traded. Was it Edelman who fumbled? Did they use him on a rush? Oh, he did. He did fumble. So he must have fumbled on a return. He must have fumbled on a return. Yeah, man. 1st round pick for Trent Richardson. Greg Jennings goes off for a $124. 92 for Josh Gordon. Good to see him have a decent day. Travis Benjamin with a touchdown. Greg Little, 27 on 4. That's more like the Greg Little yardage I expect. Not the big yardage we saw in week 1. This is more what I anticipate from the Cleveland Browns passing attack. Josh Gordon, maybe a bit of Travis Benjamin, and not really anything else. Maybe a tad bit of Jordan Cameron. Who gave up those sacks? Yep, kind of figured John Greco gave up most of them. And Joe Thomas gave up 1. But he did get 2 pancakes. 11 tackles for Desmond Bishop. Dear Lord. Our lead high was 7. I don't want that. I want sacks. Sharif Floyd got a sack. Desmond Bryant got a sack, but then Robinson, Kevin Williams, and Everett Dawkins. Who? I don't remember ever hearing your name, sir. John Potter missed a kick. I don't know from distance, so let's see. It was a long one. Okay, I'm not going to hate on him for missing one from 50 plus. This is not 2025 where 50 plus is a chip shot for most kickers. Not a great day for you, Julian. You need to do better. Don't fumble. Who is Everett? I don't know. Okay, so we're 3-0. We're about... Is week 4 a home game? Because if it is, Matt Forte is leading the league rushing, and it makes my heart happy. Yeah, that's definitely the Rams, who are now the Columbus Capitals. Yep, home game against the Bengals. Oh, you better believe we're up in prices. Let's go to prices. Concessions are staying the same because I'm not evil. So, we're gonna up this. What was it? 465. We're gonna up it 480. We'll up it 240. 20. 135. 90. 90 still you know what? Even I think that seems expensive. 80. We'll up it, but not a ton. Britt Dawkins was a 7th round defensive tackle. Okay, that explains why I didn't know who he was. Okay, let's spend time in the Arena League. The FXFL? The FXFL? What? That's FXFL? I got a question though, guys. What are you buying from the merch store when you go to the game today? What are you guys buying? You guys buying a jersey, and if so, whose? I think those Weeden jerseys are going to be selling out. He seems to be the franchise right now. The Fall Experimental Football League. That's quite a thing. Whose jerseys are we selling? We're selling the Trent Richardson jersey if you guys want that. Joe Hayden, Mango, Kruger. You can get the Brandon Weeden. I know you want it. I know you want it. You guys want that Weeden jersey? It's only going to be good for like a year before we get a new quarterback. Because the dude's going to fall over and retire next year. Brooklyn Bolts, Florida Black Tips, Hudson Valley Ford. What? The Boston Brawlers. I like that one. And the Omaha Mammoths. Nah, Omaha Mammoths. Omaha Mammoths. That's a fucking great name. That's who I'd be cheering for. Alright. We're still not very popular, and the staff's not good. But we'll change that in the offseason. Maybe. I don't know. I can't fire the coach when we're 3-0. That would be dumb. And I'm not the Chicago Bears. Firing Lovie Smith after a playoff run. I do need to check, out of curiosity, what the TJ Ward trade value is, if it's getting any higher. So we were getting offered like 3rd round selections, and we're still getting offered 3rd round selections. Speak of the Bears. Oh yeah, that Lions 3rd round pick sounds pretty good to me right now. I'm not gonna lie. I might actually take that right now. Nah, I think I'll make a move at the deadline. I just don't remember when the trade... Was the trade deadline week 8 here? Trade deadline 2013. When was the trade deadline in 2013? What was it, week 8? Or was it week 6? Week 8. Week 8. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Internet. Alright. Well, I mean, they're playing well without us jumping in and doing anything, so I hope you guys have a good time at the game today. Hopefully you enjoy it. So, let's keep moving. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. This blue raspberry flavor is delicious. I thought the fruit punch was good. It wore out too quick, but that flavor's delicious. And I don't even have it very high. It's only set on 4. If I go down to the games and I see 4-0, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. How is it possible? Look at our offensive and defensive rankings. Like, defensively, we're not that bad. We're 14th in the league. That's not bad. Offensively, we're 19th. We can't be doing well enough to be undefeated. Like, this Cincinnati team's not, like, the greatest Cincinnati team, but they're good. How did we win? How did we win the Battle of Ohio? And we won it decisively. I mean, we made good money. Brandon Weeden didn't even do it. Oh, that's, I found the reason. I found the reason. In the words of Hoobastank, the reason is you. Fucking John Skelton was playing for Andy Dalton. That makes sense. I do also want to point out Brandon Weeden threw for a $119 with 60% with a 60 QBR, which is not good when you're only throwing 119 yards. He was sacked 7 times. What is the O-line? How are we winning? This defense, who's getting hurt on the defense? Because their backs have to be crumbling from carrying this fucking team. They threw the same completion percentage. And we won. Bruh. He is here. He is here. We know him very well. And started Brian Hoyer this game. Hoyer went 25 of 38 for 269, 2 touchdowns, and won 17-6 against Dalton. I mean, I'd rather that than Brandon Weeden's stat line. That's bad shit. Trent Richardson had another 100-yard outing on 20 carries. Okay, this is much better on the rushing splits if Richardson's carrying it 20 times. I mean, we are living and dying by Trent Richardson right now. If he gets hurt, we will lose. If I bench him, we'll lose. AJ Green, 95 yards. Josh Gordon with a touchdown. Didn't do anything because, well, nobody did anything. Jaguars legend Marvin Jones right there. No, they're not using a hurry-up offense. I mean, the split was better here. This was only about 60-some plays. Not even that. It was 50-some. So, better here. Yeah, this is only his second year. They didn't have the face for him. He also hadn't changed to number 12 at this point. He did that mid-season, I believe. He got a catch, guys. Julius Thomas got a catch. And so did Julian Edelman. Good to see Julian Edelman get some snaps. Okay. 4 sacks for Mitchell Schwartz. What the fuck, man? And Joe Thomas let up another one, but like at worst he's letting up 1, which isn't that bad. But Lord! That's Chaos Spikes. 11 tackles, 1 sack. 4 sacks from Michael Johnson. He is a pending free agent. Just saying. Pending free agent. He gave up all those sacks to Michael Johnson, too. Got the other 2. John Hughes. No. Sherrod got a sack. James Harrison got a sack. Okay. And so did Carlos Dunlap. That's 8 sacks. Right? Did I do that math right? 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, that's us. John Hughes, Sheard, Harrison, Dunlap. I mathed it. We got 3 sacks. I didn't realize that. Bryant, Hughes, Sherrod. Okay, cool. Cool. No, John Potter missed a kick, but Mike Nugent missed both of his. Was it a 50 plus? No, it was 40 of 49. Wow, that's a bit disappointing, John. Giovanni had a kickoff return for a touchdown. Okay. Okay. They were 2-2 at this point. They went 4-12. Is that right, Jaron? Wait, I forgot to do this. There we go. They did win week 5. Dear Lord. So we should be we should, if we were accurate, be 3-2 at the end of this week. But if we beat Buffalo, man. If we beat Buffalo. Who's on Buffalo? Also, we should check our injuries as well, because I don't know if we have any injured players. Oh. Those are some pretty big injuries. Those are some pretty big injuries. We lose arguably our most efficient pass rusher. Phil Taylor's been out. He's our biggest body in the middle of that D-line. And Alex Mack is out for 1 game with a broken thumb. Okay. I kind of get why we're giving up more pressure through the middle now. Fuck. Where is... Oh, no. Here we go. Team stats. I just want to see how we've done through these first 4 games total. So, we've seen where we rank there. What have we done penalty-wise? We are one of the least penalized teams in the league. Okay. turnovers. You're telling me we have a positive turnover differential? I'm sorry, what? We're at +5 turnover differential? I get we have one of the best corners in football right now in Joe Hayden, but bruh. Whoops, that's the South. I'm too used to going to the South. We have currently the best offense in total yards in the North. We have the worst passing offense in the North. The best rushing offense in the North. That makes sense. We're second in points per game in the North. Okay, we're just above the Bengals in passing touchdowns. We have the best rushing offense in the North. We only have one rushing touchdown, though. One rushing touchdown. I just want to point out, we have 4 total touchdowns. In 4 weeks, we are averaging 1 touchdown a game. In 4 weeks. And it's mainly because of that week 2. That's... what the hell? Defensively. We are, what? The second worst defense when it comes to total yards allowed. We give up the second most passing yards. We are good against the run, though. We've given up the least amount of points. We certainly haven't sacked the most quarterbacks. We do have the most interceptions, though, in the North. Okay. Or no, we don't. Steelers have 8. Oh my god. And the Steelers are what? 2-2? 3-1. Their only losses. Not to us. We haven't played them. I thought it was us. It's not us. Let's go over to league stats. I need to see. So Brandon Weeden threw 4 games, 673 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Okay. This is my issue. This is my issue. He has not even completed 50% of his passes. He is averaging 5 yards a pass. 335 downs seems like a lot. I want to know how many downs that is a game. Let's see. Divided by 4. So, yeah, we're running like 83 offensive plays a game, averaging. That number may change because we ran a lot in week 1. So, we'll see if that changes by the end of the year. This is kind of our practice year when it comes to that kind of thing, but that's a lot of snaps. I'm not doing it. This is just Cleveland. This is just Cleveland. Nobody expected this. Not even me. Trim Richardson's doing well. About 5 yards a carry. 469 yards in week 4, so he's averaging over 100 yards a game. 117 to be precise. Spencer Ware is being Spencer Ware. He has fumbled once. I believe that was in week 1. Receiving wise, your leading receiver is Greg Little with 214 yards. That says all you need to know. I don't even need to go down the list. The most sacks allowed so far is Joe Thomas with 8, but Mitchell Schwartz is right behind him, tied. John Greco's given up 3, and that was in 1 game. And Sean Louveau has given up 2. O'Neal Cousins has given up 1. Our sack leader on the season is Sheard. No shock there. 3 sacks, 2 for Kruger, 2 for Bryant, 1 for Hughes, 1 for Mingo. At least the rookie's got his first career sack. He also leads us in tackles. Okay, cool. Most interceptions on the team goes to, should be Joe Hayden with 2. 1 for Gibson and 1 for TJ Ward. Who's forced the most fumbles? I would assume they got the sacks. No. Craig Robertson with 1. And he recovered it. How many safeties do we have? Just the 1? Yep. Cool. We do have 4 defensive touchdowns, though. Joe Hayden has 2, so both of his picks, I believe, were pick 6s. Gibson had a pick 6. And TJ Ward had a pick 6. Every pick we have gotten has gone for a touchdown. If the defense picks off a quarterback, it's a score. That's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning. All right. Is it another home game? Because we might have to up price. Yeah. Capitals are about to put the seats in Main Street Stadium. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't hate the name of the stadium. For it being like a new stadium, I don't hate that. Alright. Let's up some prices because we're 4-0. It's still good value. I'm going up to $4.90. It's decent value here. Okay, it's decent value there, so I'm going to keep those there. Yeah, I don't want to up those and make them bad value. We could up the other because it was still good value. I don't want to change that yet. Because right now we're undefeated, so I feel like price-wise makes sense to up it a bit. I don't want to make people angry, though. This is Cleveland. You need to celebrate right now and not get angry at prices. Yeah, because our concessions are amazing price point wise. We're cheap as hell. It's affordable. People buy like 4 sodas because you can get 4 for $8. People bring the family because they can actually afford food. We finally lost, boys. We finally lost. We are losers, baby. We are losers. We fall to the Buffalo Bills. I mean, we are a little banged up too, which doesn't help. Our offense went all the way down to 21, and our defense sits at 19, so both went down after that game. Alright. I'll take it. We did make money, though. That's all that matters. Maybe. We don't know. We have to see where we sit come week 8. It's week 6. We have 2 weeks till the trade deadline. And right now, I legitimately don't know if we're trading TJ Ward or not. Because we are fully in the mix for a playoff run. Okay, so those are the only 2 injuries. Max back. I should make sure that he is indeed at the top of the depth chart. Whoops. Brandon Weeden is an 80 over. What the fuck? He has gotten a lot of experience. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if we're moving off of him or not now. I definitely still want to draft a quarterback because we need a young guy, but I don't know if we're using a first round pick or not. I mean, I wouldn't even say he's working. He's just getting lucky the defense is carrying him. Because remember, he hadn't even completed 50% of his passes. He's 22nd in the league, which, you know, I'd take that. But, like, the dude has not been great by any means. He hasn't thrown any picks. As that way. We lost by 3 points. He didn't throw a touchdown because we just kicked field goals. I can guarantee it. No, it's still an issue. 52 mil's not a lot in this game. Yeah, Brandon Weeden is still not doing well. We lost to Jeff Toole? What the fuck is this world we're living in? Fucking Jeff Toole beat us. EJ Manuel must be hurt. And so must Kevin Cobb. Why did they not play? I have to check the injury report. There's got to be a reason they didn't play. They don't have the injury logo next to them. Why did they not play? Why did Jeff Toole start? How good is Jeff Toole? CJ Spiller ran wild against us, 7.4 yards a carry, but also Trent Richardson, 6.3 yards a carry. Also, Spiller fumbled once. And so did their fullback. Fred Jackson had a decent game too. Like, what the hell? I gotta go back to this. Mainly because he did throw 1 pick, and we didn't score a touchdown off of it. That's disappointing. That's the first pick 6 we haven't gotten. Okay, that's one of our better games when it comes to protecting the quarterback. 14 of 37. My God, Brandon Weeden. 32% for Jeff Toole. He went 10 of 31. This is the battle of bad. Holy hell. Brad Smith was the leading receiver. Travis Benjamin was ours. Why did Josh Gordon not get a catch? I need to go back into that so I can look at the defense, but I was so caught off guard by everything else. Okay, sacks were given up. 3 by Eric Wood, who's an impending free agent. And then Luvo, Greco, and Bartholomew. Which means Alex Mack got hurt again. Nigel Bradham, 12 tackles. Okay, Barkevius Mingo led us with 8. I love that. Manny Lawson got one of their 4 sacks. Billy Wynn got 3 fucking sacks on his own. What? Lawson, Darius, Gilbert, and Mario Williams. A couple of those I get. Specifically Marcel Darius. Big boy right there. Who got the pick? Paul How? How is our pass rusher picking off the football? Was it a screen? What the fuck is this world? Dude. This is the type of shit I live for in these old games, is where batshit everything happens. Like, there is not... Everything is possible. We might see Tim Tebow play defense with the way these old games are. Also, John Potter missed a kick. Better be a long one, Mike. John, you gotta be kicking better. I'm not gonna lie. I believe in you, but you gotta be kicking better. EA Sports. It's in the game. Timeout. There were 19 punts in this game? Yeah, there's too many snaps. The sim numbers just don't make sense. Yeah, 105 downs played. That's crazy. Yeah, there were over 80 offensive snaps for us. That's batshit insane. These guys are playing 2 games at one point. I did cut down the minutes. That's just the Sim 15. Because if I'm right... Yeah, I cut it down to 9. Okay, let's cut it down to what? Let's cut it down to 7. And see if that changes anything. See if that gives us about 60. I don't think it changed. I don't think that really changes the sim minutes. Maybe I'm wrong, but... So before we get going, let's see what the trade offers are still for, TJ Ward. Ooh, Bengals are now offering a 2. A lot of picks next year being offered. I would rather like picks this year, but I could be tempted. From beef cup noodles to honeycomb. Are we talking actual honeycomb or honeycomb cereal? Because I've never had actual honeycomb. Alright, just to know what's happening, one, we have to check our injuries because I think Alex Mack's hurt. Cereal, but heavy on the honey? Nope, Alex Mack's fine. He got hurt, I think, in that game, but he's fine. Just so we know. Like, is everything good with the Bills? No, they're both hurt. They are down to Jeff Toole, and that's it. At least for this week, because EJ Manuel will be back next week for the Bills. Wow. I don't know how long that's been, but... Poor them. Hey, Kenny Stills. Lions. I was about to say too long didn't read to this injury report. Well, if we lose to the Lions, that's a bad look. That's a lot of injuries. Now, they do still have Megatron, so it's still possible to lose to the Lions because Megatron. I want to know who their quarterback is. It should be Stafford, but you never know with these games. Yep, they got Stafford, Sean Hill, Kellen Moore. You know, the Saints' new head coach is here. They'll be having my guy, Michael LeShore, at running back, who I really thought was going to become something, because I had him in the game and thought he was really good, and then he turned out being absolutely nothing. Hey, M80 is the number 2 receiver now with Brandon Lloyd out. That's cool. With Nate Burleson. Williams. Joseph Fourier. Remember when he suddenly just showed up and decided to play real well for a season? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, they don't have Larry Warford, so Bill Nagy's in at right guard? Oh, no. Oh, no, their offensive line's in trouble. Joel Donahue. They do have Ziggy Ansah. Rookie Ziggy Ansah. And Ndamukong Suh, who is a lot lower rated than I would expect. Stephen Tulloch's still here. C-State. Chris Houston. The world. I will say at some point down the line, if I can make the money somehow, you know, through this or whatever, if I ever get the money to, I'm buying a booster box of some type of cards. Probably football cards, just to see what I can get. We're going to open them. We're going to open them on stream. One day. One day. Jonte Green, Bill Bentley, Glover Quinn, Luis Delmas. Dude, oh man, that's a name I have not heard in so long. Oh, I remember when he was a free agent, I wanted Jacksonville to bring him in. There's David Akers and Sam Martin. Alright. I will never get over Darius Slay's rookie year saying that Revis had an island. I want to be the world. And from that point on, I was like, okay, he's the world, Darius Slay. Actually, I want to do it over here. That way we don't automatically see it. Let's go. Come on, Lions. Beat us. You got Calvin Johnson, for God's sakes. And M80. Come on. Show me 4-2. I'm just going to look at our funds. Damn, we had a good day. We made what, 11 million? Hot damn. Billy Wynn must have had a good day because now people want Billy Wynn. I want to lose. That way our draft pick is better. We have a lot to fix on this team. Specifically the quarterback. And I don't know if I want to risk a QB in this class or the next class. Because I know the next class is better. Wait. We lost! Oh, the Lions beat us. Yeah. Thank you, Detroit. And now we got to take on Green Bay. It's great. Our defense is way too good. I mean, that's why I'm contemplating the second round picks next year for TJ Ward. Auto progress. If we wind up being 4-3, I'm probably selling. I want to see these offers for Billy Wynn. He's young enough that I'd like to keep him, but good enough picks. A 3 and a 6 from Pittsburgh. I'm not trading him in division, so the 4 and the 6 from New England are the only offer I would even think about. He did get a sack, though. Because, I mean, that next class, you got Jadeveon Clowney coming out. You got Teddy Bridgewater. You've got Devontae Adams. You've got Johnny Manziel, Blake Bortles, Mike Evans, Odell Beckham. It's like everybody's coming out in that next class. Weeden continues to go down and Richardson continues to go up. Quick injury report set up. We can only hope. Okay, we're healthy from the aspect of we didn't lose anybody else. And luckily, there's not a lot of guys we have to pay this year. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that. These guys could be better than they were. They could be. We don't know. I can tell you now, Teddy is normally very good. He's normally the best quarterback out of the bunch. And I will spoil this for you guys, but it's mainly because it's the only reason I have a very big, I've talked about before, why I have a very big love for the Arizona Cardinals. I did an Arizona Cardinals franchise on my own. Jaren, you want to take care of that? Nice job. Oh! Fucking FG took care of it. Oh, shit. FG's over here. Holy shit, look at that. I'm looking over waiting to see Jen get a little stabby stab. Fucking FG takes care of it, man. How are you doing? Been a while. Hopefully everything's going well with you. I was not ready for that. Yeah, okay, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Just chilling. That's always a good time. It's always a good time. Why are we keeping games close? Like, it's only a 10-point loss. I don't get this Browns team. This has been Brandon Weeden's best game of the year, in my opinion. Stafford didn't throw a pick. He didn't throw a touchdown. He threw one pick, and Jason Campbell threw a pick. He came in at some point. I see why he came in at some point. I see why he came in at some point. Brandon Weeden got his shit rocked. We did sack Matt once. He got 3 snaps, thank you very much. Didn't complete a single one of them, but got 3 snaps. This has been Brandon Weeden's best completion percentage of the season. And he was sacked 8 times. Michael LaShore, 77 off 20. We actually did pretty well against him. I mean, that face works pretty well with Brandon Weeden getting his shit rocked. Trent Richardson has another decent enough outing. Javid Best had a touchdown. What are we doing, guys? And apparently Josh Gordon had a rushing play for 2 yards. Let's see. Calvin, 97 on 7. Can't say I'm shocked. Richardson, he did not lead us in receiving. Thank God. I thought he did, but he didn't. Greg Little did, as we all expected. 75 on 4. 54 from Gordon. This is interesting. Julian Edelman at least had a catch. What on earth is wrong with our team? This is what we need to know. Okay, throw your guesses. How many sacks did Joe Thomas give up? Remember, 8 sacks were given up. Lord, this is crazy. I would not have said 4. I would not have said 4. Michael Schwartz gives up 2. Luvo gives up 1. Matt gives up 1. And Riley Reef gave up 1. Holy hell, Joe Thomas. I don't know why he's bad, but he's for some reason bad. Defensively, DeQuell Jackson, 11 tackles. DeAndre Levy, 10 tackles. Love DeAndre Levy. Apparently, Ziggy Ansah just absolutely destroyed Joe Thomas. 3 sacks from the rookie. Jason Jones also had 3 sacks. Devin Taylor had a sack. I remember his name. I do not remember him doing anything in the league, but I do remember his name. Hey, Barkevius Mingo got his 2nd sack of the season, and Nick Fairley got a sack. Dear Lord. Oh, there were picks. Let me check those picks. Christopher Owens and Chris Houston, the Chris's. Now, the only question is, it did not lead to a touchdown. That's sad. That's sad. I'm disappointed. Not mad, I'm just disappointed. And John Potter's over here missing kicks now. He was perfect for so long. And now he's just missing kicks willy-nilly. Another long one. John, my patience running thin here. You might be a wizard, but like, I might have to kick him out of Hogwarts. Once again, way too many snaps being played. 103 downs played by Barkevius Mingo. Yeah. I mean, 80 snaps by John Greco. I don't know why. They're just not good. I think it's, if I go out and change the minutes down on the main menu, it probably would change the sim time, I would think. But I don't know. I don't remember how this game works all that well. Also, just gotta say, Matt Forte still leading the league in rushing. Behind him, Trent Richardson. As we all expected. Alright. And the Columbus Capitals, formerly the St. Louis Rams, continue to work on their stadium. You know what? One more week. Trade deadline. This will decide what we do. Will we be trading guys at the deadline? I'm trying not to look. Well, Billy Wynn just disappeared. Nobody wants him anymore. Let's do some wheeling and dealing, boys. We're 4-3. I'm selling. Even though that's not really a time to sell, we're selling. It's very obvious Brandon Weeden is not the future of the Cleveland Browns. Or whomever we may be in the long run. Who knows? Let's look at these TJ Ward offers. So, 3rd round pick by the Bears. Bengals. A 4 and a 6 from Buffalo. Well, I'm not going to send him to New England. Because that 2 is going to be very late. Do I want to send him to San Fran? Indy's got Andrew Luck. I don't want to risk that. Maybe the Charger. No, that's a 3rd round pick. San Fran. Oakland. Or Washington. Those are the keys here. Who's the worst of the bunch in the long term? That's the key. Let's see what team is most likely not built for success. So let's start. Whoops. Let's start with the Niners. Who's their quarterback right now? Cap at a 90. Okay, you're not going to San Fran. That kind of takes that out of the running. I think I know where I'm sending him because RG3's here. Yep. TJ Ward, go have fun in Oakland. We'll take that 2nd round selection by the Raiders. That's a guy I didn't plan on re-signing because cap space is a thing. And I'll take a 2 next year in a draft that is star-studded. That 2 could get us possibly a Devontae Adams. So that 2 next year is going to be nice. Alright. Here's another question. Wait, this is the trade deadline. Keep that in mind. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? I mean, it makes a hole that I don't need to make. He's still on a cheaper deal for at least 2 years. I don't think I'm going to do it, but contemplating it. I might. I also think I could get a 1st round pick for Alex Mack. And this is a guy that, yeah, no, I'd be willing to pay because he is arguably the best center in football at the time. But This is also a chance to get a first-round selection, possibly, for a guy that's on a one-year deal and might hit free agency. Let's see. The Bears right now are the only team that desperately need a center. I want to see if there's anyone else. The Columbus Capitals. If we're going to sell right. And that's literally giving away everybody we can that makes sense to get rid of. And we're going to have a shit ton of cap space in the offseason, which is nice. But I'm going to use it to stack us up for the long haul. I'm not going to be signing guys that, well, could send you to the Niners. Dallas? What's their center situation? Was this before or after? They have Travis Frederick. I'm not going to trade him there. They have their rookie center of the future, and, you know. Does he become that in this? Probably not, but you drafted him to be that guy. I'm not going to do that. Not for a one-year deal. Now, see, this is a situation where it makes sense. So I might send him to the Niners. Where are they in the standings? Because if the Niners are chasing a Super Bowl right now, I'm going to ask for 2 firsts. If they're chasing a Super Bowl, I'm going to look for 2 first-round selections. Whoops. Not what I need to look at. I'm looking for records. Where do you see just the standings? I just thought about it. I don't think I've ever actually just tried to look at standings. There it is. Found it. JT Beverly would be proud. JT Beverly would be proud. Matt Ryan's doing his thing. And yeah, the 49ers are challenging for a playoff spot. They're also winning their division. So I think I'm going to ask for 2 firsts if I send them to the 49ers. So let's see. Steelers and Browns currently fighting for the top spot in that division, but we're selling, so we're not worried about it. It's anybody's division, like the AFC South always is. The Bills are on... How? How? Tom Brady is still here. How? Okay. Ooh, the Cowboys are 2-5. Man, if they didn't have Travis Frederick, Rams are 2-5. No, because I know Stan Kroenke, and he would not want them to trade their first round pick that they're gonna have as a new franchise. You know, moving. He's not gonna want them to do that, so they won't do it. He will nix that 100%. So I'm not gonna trade him to the Rams. Or I'm sorry, the Columbus Capitals. Soon to be. I am interested in the Saints. I want to see where the Saints are. Right now, the Niners is probably who I'm going to trade him to. Because that makes sense. But I want to look at the Saints. Because I think at this point, they have a center. I believe they traded for Max Unger already. They didn't. They really do not have a guy that they fully are on board with. They have Jason Slowey, but I don't think that would change them, you know, making a deal. Yeah. I don't think I'm getting 2 firsts out of the Saints, though. For Alex Mack, given he's on a 1-year deal, they'll have to re-sign him. They don't have a shit ton of cap room. I think the 49ers are the only team I have leverage over. So I'm going to trade him to the 49ers. And it makes sense. Alex Mack to the Niners. I'm going to try and wiggle my way to 2 firsts here. First round pick this year. Holy shit, they have a lot of draft capital. Look at all this draft capital. 2 2s, 2 3s, a 4, a 5, and 2 7s. Holy shit. Alright. So, I don't think they're going to be able to work this deal. Yeah. Wow, they have no interest. No interest. I don't think they want to deal 2 first-round picks. Okay, a first. I at least want a first this year. And give me that late 3rd rounder. A 1 and a 3 for a rental of Alex Mack to try and help them get to the Super Bowl. They do not want him. Wow. I mean, Saints, will you part with the 6th pick? Nope. Oh, they don't. Do they not even want him? Oh, no, they do. They've got medium interest. Oh, wow, yeah. A handful of teams don't even want him. I didn't even notice. Packers want him. Let's see. Who's got green? The Niners have green interest. They want him. A first for Alex Mack. The 25th pick, presumably. Actually, no. No. You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing? I'm building us for the future. First round pick next year and a 3 this year. I want to see if they'll make this deal. No? Okay. First round pick next year. They won't even take him for a 1. I hate how smart that is, because it's just a rental, and they would have to pay him. Fuck. Damn you, game, for being smart. Fuck you. Damn. Yeah. Oh, that's so... How the fuck was the logic right back then? Like, I wouldn't give up a first-round pick for an Alex Mack rental. Not with their cap space currently. Like, that's just a shock. Because they need a center, and they're not, you know, reaching. Alright, if that's the case, I do want to see if I can get 2 picks out of this. I want the higher of the 2s. I want to see if they'd be willing to part with 2 2s. 2 this year, 2 next year. Nope. They're not willing to part with 2 picks. Oh my god, they're not even willing to go with a 2. Yeah, I guess if that's the market value for Alex Mack, I'm not even gonna bother, because that's a team that can contend and doesn't want him. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely thought there was gonna be more want for Alex Mack there. That surprises me. I definitely expected there to be a heavier want for Alex Mack. So, okay, I might bring back Alex Mack then. I thought they might take him for the Super Bowl run. That's why I went that route. I was like, maybe I can push it since they're gonna try for a Super Bowl run here, but nope. All right, let's sign a safety because we need to bring in a replacement for TJ Ward now. Oh, that blue raspberry is so good. No. No, I don't care if you kind of could fit our front. No. I think I'm gonna bring in... Do I bring in Bakari Rambo or Jerron Johnson? Those are the 2 options. I think I might go Bakari Rambo just because he's a rookie. He does have 4 tackles on the year. I don't know who he was playing with, but he's actually played some snaps. Whoops. Another thing they did terribly is always taking you out of where you were. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're going Jerron Johnson. That durability is not gonna fly. I do love the zone coverage though. How much of a tackler are you? You're not as good of a tackler. You're both about the same on hit power? Okay, Jerron Johnson wins on that fact then. Yep. Alright. Jerron Johnson, you're here to play for the Cleveland Browns, who are selling up a storm. So that does make me wonder if the best I could get is probably like a 4th round pick for Billy Wynn. I'm not going to trade him because he's young, but... Ooh. Kind of sucks if it's the best I can do. Alright, Jerron Johnson. Gonna start for the rest of the year. I guess that's the only move we're going to make is TJ Ward getting traded, because Alex Mack's the only other one, and I guess that does mean we'll be able to re-sign someone. I might try and get a deal done here sooner rather than later. Carlos Dunlap's on the trade block. Holy shit to that. There's a young pass rusher. I've got to hit the bathroom. I will be back in a second, guys. Everybody, take your bathroom break. Alright, I'm back. Took the opportunity to get a refill while I was up. Hope you guys got snacks, bathroom, all whatever you needed for the last part of this season. Because I think what I might do is we might take it all the way. We might take it to the end of the season now. Given we have dealt arguably our best player. And tried to deal our other. And that didn't work. We're 25th in the league in total offense. 20th with total defense. That's not terrible. Not terrible. Defensively. But we'll see how that changes now. Was he franchise tagged last year? What the hell? What the hell is that tag number? That's crazy. Oh my god, Wade Boggs is cancer free? Fuck yeah. Go Wade Boggs. I can't believe that WWE ID is going to have titles. What the hell? That's crazy. I love it. It's crazy and I love it. Alright. And they cross the Indies? That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, let's see if we can lose. We are 4-3, taking on the 5-2 Kansas City Chiefs. I believe this is the Alex Smith-led Chiefs, if I remember correctly. Peyton over here, 2,000 yards passing. AP leading the league in rushing now. Calvin nearing 1,000 yards. Trent Richardson's not doing bad. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to roster. I wanted to look at Kansas City's roster. Gotta find out who we're up against. Being the developmental network like he is. Something Vince refused to do was care about the indie guys. Exactly. Oh no, I plan on it. Don't worry. I'm gonna lower prices for the next when we have our next home game. Because nobody's coming to the game for an away game, so I'm not gonna worry about it now. Merchandising is the only thing. There. The TJ Ward jersey's got to be decreased in price. I will do that. I'm sorry. Eric Fisher's a 93 overall in his rookie year? What kind of development has he had? Holy hell! Justin Houston's a 92. Tamba Hali, Eric Berry. No Jamal Charles. He's hurt. I don't know who their backup is. Keep your eyes on John Asamoah. This is a guy I might target in free agency. Justin Colquitt, Dwayne Bowe, Alan Bailey, Alex Smith is their quarterback. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. No, we put it half off. That's what you do. Actually, it's normally like 30% off when a guy gets traded. And it's like half off in the off season. So, rookie Travis Kelce. He's an 82. That's crazy. Don Terry Poe. What's Lane Johnson's? I don't know what it would be at this point in the season. Because he's probably upgraded a bit. Jonathan Baldwin's a 77. Alright. Let's go right tackle. And I'll check on the Eagles real quick. 92. Damn, he is upgrade a lot. Because I believe when we first saw him, he was like an 80-something. Okay. We're in trouble. In the words of the greatest receiver known to man, Ralph Wiggins. I'm in trouble. Alright, where's that TJ Ward jersey? Oh, it ain't even here. Okay, cool. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping to sell a bit more, but... oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's good shit. Woo. Media question? What are they gonna ask me? The fuck are you gonna ask me? We won? How the fuck did we win? How the fuck did we win? What the fuck? What the fizzity-yuck? We're gonna talk about dangerous to look ahead because, you know, the game plan's not to win. What happened against Kansas City? What did we do? How did we do it? I mean, we got mollywopped by the Packers. That's awesome. What happened here? Also, we got another safety. I traded our best defensive player. I want to point that out. And we somehow got 3 picks. Brandon Weeden barely threw over 100 yards. He was only sacked twice, which is nice. I mean it when I say this. I've watched so much bad quarterback play between Blaine Gabbert, Blake Bortles before he had that little bit of a spurt. Like, I've seen a lot of bad QB play. Luke McCown, Alex Magoo as a Jaguar, Cody Kessler as a Jaguar. Brandon Weeden in Madden 25 right now is the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my life, and he's not even throwing interceptions. I don't know if I've ever seen a quarterback with this many games with under 40% completion. I can't believe this. I literally can't. I don't think he was this bad. I do not think he was ever this bad. Like, this is shockingly bad. He's averaging less than 5 yards an attempt. I get we are a running football team, but that's only with 21 carries. Cyrus Gray carried 21 times with no Jamal Charles. At least a touchdown for Trent Richardson. Dear Lord, Dwayne Bowe had a day. Holy hell. Joe Hayden struggled. Julius Thomas had a 21-yard catch. Apparently, Donnie Avery had a touchdown. Travis Kelce had 2 catches. I know you guys cared. That's why I showed. You wanted to know about the rookie form of Taylor Swift's boyfriend. And no Joe Thomas on the stat sheet, which is nice there. Derek Johnson and Alan Bailey. John Hughes gets a sack for us. Huh. 3 picks on the day. 2 by Joe Hayden, so he did have a good day. He was just being targeted a ton. And 1 by Buster Screen. Okay. He actually only allowed 1 catch. Okay. So who... That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see from the guy I just signed to be bad. That's what I like to see. I was so worried he was going to play really well. Alright. Let's lower those prices, why don't we? Actually, we're not lowering prices. We won. There's no reason to lower prices. We're still in playoff contention. We're still in playoff contention. There's no reason to lower prices. Just want to point that out. No reason. So, we're going to keep moving. I will say, though, I do want to do a quick look at a position that I may take note of in the draft, and that's safety. So, okay, second round is really when we want to see these safeties. Okay, got it. Yeah, Willis McGahee was the guy at this point. The game I watched, the Jags-Browns game I was watching before stream, Josh Gordon had 260 yards. For back-to-back weeks with over 200 yards. Yeah, crazy. Because nobody wanted Alex Mack. I wanted to trade Alex Mack, and nobody wanted him for what I felt he was worth. I wasn't going to give him up for anything lower than a second. And the fact that even the Niners were like, nah. I'm like, okay. That hurts a bit. So Joe Flacco and the Ravens, who lost to us in one of the most weird, low-scoring games I've ever seen. Can they beat us in Cleveland? I would love it if they do. Joe Flacco was the Ravens' leading rusher? Dear Lord. Is our bye week? Bye week time. All the field's getting worked on. Wait, who did the Jags re-sign? Man, I was eyeballing Mojo. I was like, hey, I'd love to make that deal happen. Anybody else getting re-signed? Any more re-signings I want to talk about? No? Alright. We lost. Boys, we lost. We may lead the North right now, but barely. We're doing great things right now. We're doing great things. Although we're not the worst team in Ohio. Dude, Trent Richardson's having a good year. I'm very happy about that. We may want to lose, but I'm happy Trent Richardson's having a good year. .418, Campbell went 23 of 35 for 262 and 3 touchdowns. He's the leading rusher with 31. Dear Lord. Well, we lost C.J. Wilson for 11 weeks. And we lost our fullback for 3 weeks. I don't know who's playing fullback, but that's okay. I don't have to care right now. Not with the way I'm setting up Rob Chizinski to fail. Alright, what do I want to do right now? I want to re-sign. I want to do one re-sign. If we can get it done. And that's Alex Mack. Because he's the only free agent we really have to overly worry about. And he's really the only mainstay we need to keep around. You know, 10 mil a year's not bad. I don't like the 6 years, personally. So he wants 6 years, 62. I'll go 4 years. We are going to have to pay some good guaranteed money, I'm sure. I will go 4 years, 40, with 40% of it guaranteed. That'll take him to 31. I'll feel good about that. I got a feeling he is not going to take that. No? Oh, okay. He's still willing to negotiate, which is surprising. Alright, so he wants more than that. Okay, I'll take you to 32. $53 over 5. That's about what he wants, just with one less year. Got him. Boom. So, we still have plenty of cap room. I signed the one dude I actually wanted to bring back out of this free agent class of ours. And okay. I don't know if I'm going to bring you back or not. Depends on the free agent class. We at least have a good center. Long-term center signed. He stays in Cleveland. However much he may think the city is terrible. All right. We move on. We'll see what they say about the re-signing here. Okay, contract accepted, as we know. Let's see. Geno Atkins signs a 6-year, $60 million deal to stay in Cincy. Here goes another guy I was eyeballing. Okay. RG3's hurt. Kind of. Well, no. Oakland's the one that is not going to be good for a while, so better situation for us. You're not going to talk about us? Let me see. What'd you guys say about Alex Mack? Great re-signing. Good. DeQuell Jackson was the AFC player of the... Why? Week 9 AFC... Okay. Joe Hayden and his 2 picks got him defensive player of the week there. We're getting late in the year, and it's a fight for the top of the North. We're up against the 1-9 Bengals. I want to know. This is the main thing I need to know. Is Andy Dalton hurt? I don't know if you're going Andrew Walter. I should actually put CJ Wilson on IR, which I will in a second. And then we'll bring somebody in. Because I didn't think about it earlier. No wonder they're 1-9. Holy shit. Well, we don't have to deal with Michael Johnson, so we probably are going to win. I would think. Maybe not, but... Actually, I think I can get rid of it. Yes. And then bring this to a much nicer size. There we go. Lost 20 to 41 in this one. Campbell going 27, 56 for 248, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Benaya led. Josh Gordon, of course, the leading receiver, as you would expect. Let's auto progress. Okay, I forgot about CJ Wilson being put on IR, but let me do that. Place him on IR. Whoops. Place him on IR. And that way we can make a signing. It's not going to matter in the long run. He's just a backup in, but maybe it's someone I'm going to want next year. That's the main reason to kind of bring people on the team. I am not signing Twiggy. Oh, that's Alan Branch. Not every time I see him, I think it's Andre Branch. Actually, that one's not a bad signing for our scheme. What we're built for, I should say. I'm sorry, like, Jaquan Jarrett is now here? I would have signed him. Go to right end. Just get an idea of durability here. So that's always the important thing. Okay. 310. Built bigger than 3-4 versatile. You know what? Josh Boyd, welcome to the team. Fantastic. We now have Josh Boyd on the team, who's just going to be here as a backup. And we are going to sit here and watch this team lose. Please lose out the rest of the year, baby. We already outdid the actual Cleveland Browns with 5 wins. So, I'm already... Lord, JT Beverly's such a good owner. He's already outdone Jimmy Hass. The only thing I'm hoping is that Trent Richardson hits 1,000 yards rushing. That's all I really care about this season. Give me that L. Come on. Let's see 5-5 on the record. I don't know who we're getting at quarterback. I might take one of the quarterbacks in this class. Who knows? Probably not, but... Ooh, Jeremy Macklin's hitting free agency. Unless he gets tagged, but 9 times out of 10 guys don't get tagged. Fuck! We beat Cincinnati. Damn it. Shit, we're winning too much. I hate it. Trent Richardson's gonna hit 1,000 yards on the season. Not happy about it. Not happy one bit. I'm gonna drink more water because of it. Dude, we got killed by the Ravens, 42-24. We barely beat them, 13-10. I gotta look at the box score. We took the lead after half and never lost it. Really? Ugh. But everybody's favorite stat. 4 sacks, dear Lord. 12 of 30. This man is essentially averaging 37%. Bro, Weeden, how are you so bad? Trent Richardson is the only thing this offense has, and he's doing enough. He only carried the ball 11 times. Spencer, we had the perfect split between running backs. That's crazy. Josh Gordon led us with 64 yards. Rookie Tyler Eifert looked pretty good for Cincinnati. Schwartz gave up 3 sacks. Greco gave up 1. No Joe Thomas. That's a lot of sacks. He doubled his sack production in one game. Billy Wynn got 2 more. God damn. Billy Wynn's the future of this team. The only bad part is sad face. We are the 31st offense in the league, which I like that. I'll take that to the bank. Show me 6-5. We were playing Pittsburgh. Now we get to watch the game that now we get to the game that I was literally watching. This is the game I was watching before stream. Legitimately. 5-6 Jacksonville versus 6-5 Cleveland. We have a worse offense and a worse defense. We should lose. We are awful statistically. We should lose. And it's a home game. We still technically are in the playoff hunt, which saddens me. Dude, somebody's got to win the AFC North, and I hate it. Aye. So it's, I believe, if I'm correct, I am going to look at this roster to make sure I'm right. The Chad Henne led Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't believe Blaine would be their starter. Unless there's injuries, which there might be. I wish that had happened. But then David Caldwell wouldn't have gotten fired ever. Also, Jonathan Cyprian's an 86. I wish that had happened legitimately because I like Jonathan Cyprian. Also got his first career interception in this game against Cleveland. He's 76. I don't know what they're going to do with Blaine Gabbert, but I'd take him. He's 6 years younger than Brandon Weeden. I would take Blaine Gabbert. He's 6 years younger. He is younger than some of the quarterbacks we are going to draft. Mojo killing it. There's my man, Denard Robinson. Man, I should go get my Denard Robinson jersey. Cecil, Justin Blackman. He has not progressed well. That's surprising. That's very surprising. He normally progresses pretty quickly. He has not progressed much. Mercedes is banged up. So it's Alan Reisner and fucking Ryan Otten. Really? Okay. Eugene Monroe. Fucking Will Rackley. Dear Lord. Brad Meester at 36, baby. Rest in peace, Uche. He's not going to play, sadly. So it's going to be not Jason Spitz either. They're both hurt. I don't know who's playing right guard for him. Probably Cam Bradfield. I mean, Brad Meester was not a 69 at the beginning of the game. I can tell you that much. I don't know why he's gone down in overall. Tyson Alualu at an 86. Wow, he's progressed nicely. Jason Babin has gone down. He was like a 72 at the start of the year. Twiggy sucks. Hi, Richard Seymour. He was signed at the beginning of the series. Puzz. Why is Nick Barnett so bad? He was like an 80-something a second ago. Dwayne Gratz has done very well this season. He started at like a 78, I believe. Maybe. Demetrius McRae, who... Fun fact, Demetrius McRae at one point was the best corner on the Jags team. He was a 7th round selection out of Appalachian State. And he at one point, funny enough, locked down Antonio Brown. After that game, he suddenly became bad. I don't know what happened to him. He played so well for this small amount of time. It looked like he was going to be a shockingly really good lockdown corner. And then magically he just got bad. I don't know what was up, but I love Demetrius McRae. He had the smallest Linsanity run. It was like a year, maybe a year and a half at most. But it was like he locked down Antonio Brown for a game against Pittsburgh. And I'll never forget it because Antonio Brown was pissed. It was like was it the year before we got Jalen maybe? Or it was Jalen's rookie year. One of the two. It might have been Jalen's rookie year. When that happened. But like, Demetrius McRae was our number 2 to Jalen Ramsey at one point. And he played really well for a small amount of time. Dwight Lowry, hey, he played pretty well as a Jag. And my guy, Jonathan Cyprian. God, there's so many Jags I have jerseys of from this era. Denard, Sip. I think those are the only two two-tones I've got. And I love Jonathan Cyprian. I wanted him to be so good. He was my favorite safety in that class. And I thought we got a steal, but we did not. He was just a box safety, could not cover well. Great tackler, though. Hard hitter. But if he was an open field against a guy, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, it was Thanksgiving. I forgot it was Thanksgiving. And also, Peanut Tillman re-signed with the Bears on a one-year deal. I don't like that. I wasn't going to sign Peanut. I just didn't want him to re-sign. Okay. Now, I believe in reality the Jaguars won this game. I didn't make it to the end of the game. I literally made it right close to the end. 12 seconds. 6 seconds. Oh yeah, they false started. Right at the end. Hail Mary, and you're telling me the timeout. Timeout. I have to pause the music just to see if what I'm seeing is right. Okay. Yeah. No. That didn't happen. That game never happened. That was a weird thing that we all had this weird dream about. That game never happened. I just saw the human hurdle Chris Przenski bat the ball down to win the game. The human hurdle did something. No. Oh, no, I know the stat sheet. I watched the game. Literally, I got down to about, I think it was 2 minutes left on the clock before stream started. And Chris Przenski ending that game is... If you had told me Chris Przenski ended that game, I would have said no. I would have told you no, because Chris Przenski never did anything. He got hurdled, and that was it. That was his career in Jacksonville, getting hurdled. We're losers, baby. We're 500 against the 6-5-1 pay. What the fuck? Brady, what are you doing? Brady, is something wrong? What happened? I'm going to need you to play like shit against us. I also need to lower prices. Down to 470. Down to 220. Down to 115. Down to 60. There we go. Okay, before anything, I gotta know what's wrong with the Patriots. What's wrong with the Patriots? Also, okay, CJ Wilson's our only injury. Wow. What's wrong with New England? Okay. Nothing really. It's just Sebastian Vollmer. That's it. Tom, is some shit happening at home? What's going on, Tom? I want to know how this Jags game went. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Okay, Chad Henne played like shit and we still lost. That makes me even happier. Dude, these quarterbacks have absolutely played terribly. Brandon Weeden, $122, 1 yard more than Chad Henne. Chad Henne threw 2 picks. They did the same. They were exactly the same. They were exactly the same. Oh my god. Mojo went for $128. Trent Richardson was hurt, I guess, for this game, because he did not carry the football. It was all Spencer Ware for 27 yards and a touchdown. He also fumbled. Our leading receiver was Josh Gordon for 40 yards. Holy shit, this is bad for Jacksonville and Cleveland standards. Jokel allowed a sack. Schwartz, Mack, Greco, and Eugene Monroe, who got traded by this point, so. Okay. Sheard with 11. Owens with 11. Owens got one of the picks. Sheard got a sack. Poslusny with a sack. That actually happened. Babin with a sack. Wynn with a sack. And Ray Edwards with a sack. Chris Owens and Buster Screen with the pick. Nice. Nice. And Buster Screen had a pick 6. Sip forced a fumble, and Tayshaun Gibson forced a fumble. Them safeties. Look at them. Huh. So auto progress. So Tom Brady and company have the 6th ranked offense, the 11th ranked defense, and are somehow 6-5. I don't comprehend it, but I think we'll lose. No, Vontae re-signed. Damn it! I was really eyeballing Vontae Davis. I would have paid him more money. This is going to be a terrible free agency period. All right. Good job, Baltimore. Good job. You're winning the division. We're proud of you. So we may not get to the offseason today, but we will get there. We just may not get into it. Although, I don't have much to do today. I've already edited a bit of tomorrow's game, so maybe we'll keep going for a bit. Maybe I want to continue going. Who knows? Maybe I want to take us to the draft. Boys, we have a losing record. We're 6-7. Oh, Lane Johnson banged up. Yep, Lane Johnson got hurt. Ooh, Sean Lee's going to free agency. Ooh, I'm interested in that. He may want a little too big of a contract for me, but that's a free agent I'm interested in. All right. Manually progress. Or no, I want auto. No! Oh, well, we'll get to see some of the points. Ooh, Benjamin's a 77 now. Sheard's an 88. Holy shit. Quell Jackson's an 87. God damn. Some of you guys have progressed a lot. Benjamin specifically. Auto progress. Alright. 2 more yards for Trent Richardson, and he hits 1,000 on the season. And I want to point out that I am going to go out into the main menu for next season and lower the time there because it may lower it completely. Because 109 tackles is 21st in the league. That's crazy. What's the injury report looking like? No, Buster Screen's out for 4 weeks. No, that's the end of the year. Oh, that upsets me. He was having a really good end of the year, too. They unfined Joe Mixon for the ref criticizing that he didn't do it. That's good. No Devin Hester. Well, that's good. No Christian Ballard. And no Dallas Reynolds. Okay. No Devin Hester, at least, so maybe no kickoff returns. God, we are bad. I love it. Like 31st in offense, 27th in defense. In defense is perfect. Alright. Just got a couple weeks left. I will say this Cleveland team did better than I thought they would in season 1. 6 wins. That's about double what I expected. Do I want to negotiate with Craig Robertson? I don't know. I might let some of these guys hit free agency just because. Craig Robertson's one of those guys, if the contract's small enough, I might keep him around. 3 years, 283. Under $1 million a year. Like, I'm sure he wants some guaranteed. Nah, I'm gonna let him walk. We'll see what free agency has. I'm gonna let all those guys walk. Can we stop winning? Stop it. We're up against the 3-10 Jets. And they are better on the offensive side than us, but we're better on the defensive side than them, statistically. Come on. We're not even going to bother about stats, looking at teams. We're just moving on. I'm not even bothering. Because we got this week and week 17 left. We're trying to get to the end of the year. If you tell me we are 8-7, I'm gonna be pissed. Lonnie Walker the fourth. Yep, that'll do the job for him. Well, Trent Richardson is a 1,000-yard rusher. The injury report for us. Also, I want to look at the Steelers because how the fuck are they 5-10? Holy shit, everyone's hurt at the end of the year. Nice. Alright. That's fine by me. You guys can be hurt. Ah! This explains a little more. No Emmanuel Sanders and no Lawrence Timmons. That is probably enough to lose them to lose them 10 games. If we're being real. Bruh, how did we win 8 games? How? Oh, this was the year this was the year prior to the Vikings getting their new stadium. Forgot about that. Holy shit! We might make the playoffs. Okay. Okay. Do you think we make the playoffs? Do you guys believe we will make the playoffs? Legitimately, if we make the playoffs, I'm going to go batshit insane. Because there's no reason we should make the playoffs. Cleveland. We're not supposed to be Believeland until we have an actual team. I mean, the defense is not terrible. Don't get me wrong. I think the defense in this game is actually pretty solid. For what it is. But like, bruh. Did you guys hear about the asteroid that might hit Earth in 2032? Trust our space navy to take care of it. I mean, the belief is it's not going to hit us. It's like a 96.9% chance it doesn't, so. Lose, 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 lose. Don't make the playoffs. Don't make the playoffs. Please, for the love of God, don't make the playoffs. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm looking at chat. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm looking at chat. I'm looking at chat. I mean, you gotta have a Space Force. Nowadays, you need a Space Force. We're one step away from Voltron at this rate. Eight and eight, baby. 8-8. 500 it's better than I wanted, but 500. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna pick around like 17, probably. Oh, Peyton's MVP. That's funny. You think I'm gonna re-sign people? Hey Rob, what up? Andrew, what up, my guy? Get out of here. Get out of here. Your base scheme is 4-3. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. New ownership. New staff. As easy as that. So, we will look at the final stats. Dear Lord. Weeden only threw for 2,500 yards. Yeah, that makes sense. Jags need another corner. So, I get Carlton Davis. I don't know if they're going to go that route in free agency because I do think they're going to draft a corner at some point. Probably within the first 3 rounds, so I don't know. Alright, season stats. Brandon Weeden. What the fuck? Oh my god. That is the worst. I've never been so angry at a dude for throwing 1 interception. Like, I get we were a run-heavy offense. He threw the ball a lot. We'll look at how many throws he had. But look at that touchdown interception situation. If this was 1940, that's an awesome touchdown interception ratio. He was sacked 79 times. That would be the most sacks in the league. I mean, maybe, I don't know. 41%? Okay, this is great. This is great. Now I can math out plays. Okay. Okay, it's not awful, but it is too many downs. Because he played a total of 71 downs a game. So it's still too many. That's about 11 too many. Somewhere in that range. So, we're not awful. We're not as bad as I thought we were going to be, snaps-wise. Because given he would have taken almost every offensive snap. Here, let me actually see this. If he had been fully healthy, he would have gotten those 72. So whoops. So that would have been 1,213 snaps. So he averaged technically 75 offensive snaps a game. That's too high. That's too high. Not as much as I thought. But we're definitely going to take the time down in the main menu, I think. Because I want to see what it is in the main menu. Because I think that's the reason for it, is the main menu. I'm going to check another... I want to check another team here. Let me look at the Bucks. Holy shit, they actually had more. Okay, so that's... what? Too high system anyone? I mean, I'm just saying snaps. I'm not saying anything else was too high. I'm just saying snaps. Because an average game only has about 62 is the average offensive snaps a game for like a side. So let's see, that's 37 plus what? 76. So yeah, okay, they averaged the same. So at least they're averaging the same amount of snaps. That's a positive. However, it's still too many snaps to give us like actual believable stats. But at least it is the same on everything. So I'll take that. Still too high. Still too high of snaps. Rushing wise, Richardson averaged 4.6 yards a carry and only 3 touchdowns. What the fuck? He ran for 1,200 yards. That's great. But 3 touchdowns? Bruh. We just could not find pay dirt. 2 fumbles. Like, okay. Receiving wise, Greg Little led us in receiving with 774 yards on 56 catches. Your touchdown leader was Josh Gordon with 4. He had 577 yards. Yeah, I mean, we just need more realistic statistics. I'm not looking for, like, the most realistic of everything, but... Because, like, that's certainly not real. Joe Thomas ain't giving up 24 sacks in a season. I can guarantee you of that. He'll give up less than half of that in a season. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. Tackles wise, DeQuell Jackson 134. That makes sense. I think that makes sense average wise for him. I don't think the kicker was our best player. I think our best player, dear Lord, he had 4 picks. That's really good. I think that right there is our best player, Joe Hayden. 6 picks. I think, 3 of them were touchdowns? 5 of them were touchdowns. He almost was Etienne Moss. 4 picks for DeQuell Jackson, 2 for Owens, 2 for Gibson, 2 for Kruger, 2 for Screen. Hey, 1 for the guy I signed. Cool. Sack-wise, your sack leader was Billy Wynn with 10. I was ready to say Jabal Sheard, but okay. Mingo with 5. I'll take that for a rookie campaign. Desmond Bryan with 4. You're getting paid too much to only have 4, in my opinion. John Hughes with 3. 2 for Kruger. That's another guy who's getting paid too much to only have 2. Billy Wynn shocking everybody. I don't hate 85%. I just wish it was more so in the 90s. 35 of 41. He made all his extra points. He made all the short kicks. He made all the ones from 30 to 39. He missed 3 from 40 to 49. And he missed 3 from 50 plus. Okay. I'm not overly mad. Am I gonna go to free agency to look for a kicker? Maybe, but I'm not mad. I will say I'm very surprised they averaged about the same. Snaps and yards. Alright. I don't know where you look at the awards. "19 sacks for Julius Peppers leads. 7 picks for Goldson and Bailey. And Peterson with 1,800 rushing yards. Calvin Johnson with 1,800 receiving. And Peyton with near 5,000. Found the awards. 5,000 passing yards. First things first, let's see if we're going to have any Pro Bowlers. I mean, quarterbacks for the AFC kind of expected. Excuse me? Spencer Ware made it as a fullback, even though he played running back for us, so I'll take it. Antonio Brown made it. Steve Breston made it? What? Joel Dreesen made it. I gotta hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. The water just flew through me. Dwayne Bowe made it? Really? Oh, he did. Wow. He had a monster game against us, so maybe that helped. Antonio Gates, Nate Solder, Cody Glenn. Chad Reinhardt made it. Wendell, Trayonda. Billy Wynn made it. We have a Pro Bowler that actually deserves it. 10 sacks, man. JJ Watt makes it. Anybody else for us? Yeah, at least we got one. I'll take one. Daryl Smith made it. What? Okay. I love Daryl Smith, but bruh. Joe Hayden made it. And Christopher Owens made it. I don't know how I feel about that, but TJ Ward made it. Who made it on the NFC? Anybody interesting here? My boy Matt Forte, though. Tavon Austin made it. Brandon Myers. Kind of a lot of the names you were expecting to see are here. I'm sorry, Byron Bell made it? Okay. Calais. Henry Melton makes it, and Dominican Sue, no shock there. Alec Ogletree made it. Cortland Finnegan. Boo that man! Stevie Brown. Luis Delmas made it. Okay. Yearly awards. Peyton Manning is your MVP. Wins it over Drew Brees. Russell Wilson was up there as well. Coach of the year. I feel like the music needed to change after that. We live in a world where Doug Marrone just won Coach of the Year. I mean, when you win games with Jeff Toole, maybe you do deserve it, but you know. Chip Kelly was second. That's an interesting, like, you know, winner and runner-up. Very intriguing. Alright, AFC Awards. Offensive Player of the Year, Peyton Manning. No shock. Defensive Player of the Year, Derek Johnson. Hey, Buzz Lesney was third. Offensive Rookie of the Year is E.J. Manuel. Okay. Spencer Ware was 6th. Matt Scott was 10th. Excuse me, why? Defensive Rookie of the Year was Manti Te'o. Johnson Cyprian in 6th. DJ Hayden was 7th. Peyton wins Best Quarterback. Can't say we're shocked there. Best Running Back goes to Arian Foster. Why was Richardson so low at 6th? I feel cheated. Danny Woodhead outdid him, apparently. Wes Welker wins Best Receiver. There are 2 questions I have. 1, why is he on the Raiders? And 2, how's he a 90 fucking overall? I've got so many fucking questions. I love Josh Cribbs, but bruh. Ryan Clayton. Dude, Denver took home all the awards. Joe Thomas came in 4th. I don't know how. He gave up a shit ton of sacks. J.J. Watt takes home Best Defensive Lineman. Sylvester Williams was really close to taking that. Billy Wynn was up for it. Best DB goes to Champ Bailey. Joe Hayden was sitting right there at number 2. The Broncos just took home about everything. If the Broncos don't win the Super Bowl, I don't get it. They didn't take this. Rob Baronis gets Best Kicker. NFC, Adrian Peterson takes home Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Darrell Washington. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Ryan Swoop. What? Over Tavon and Cordero and Eddie Lacy. Alec Ogletree takes home Defensive Rookie of the Year. Drew Brees is Best Quarterback in the NFC. Best Running Back is, of course, AP. Calvin Johnson, Best Receiver, no shock. Best Offensive Lineman, Joe Staley or Mike Iupati. It was going to the Niners. Best D Lineman, Julius Peppers. Best DB, Deshaun Goldson. Best Kicker, Josh Brown. And that is it. How the fuck is Josh Cribbs on 90 overall? I have so many fucking questions. I think that's everything we need to look at. But, excuse me? Jimmy Johnson's back. Bill Belichick will coach again. Or Brian Billick, actually. Not Bill Belichick. I thought I saw Bill Belichick. It was Brian Billick. So, Brian Billick and Jimmy Johnson have come out of retirement. That's interesting. We have a head coaching opening, so, you know. Brian Billick's probably who I'd go after, because I know he runs a 3-4. Because I just go with the Ravens' defensive playbook. Nothing else. Okay. Let's go look at the weirdness that is one man and one man only. And that's Josh Cribbs. I need to know. I need to know what Josh Cribbs did. What the fuck did the former Brown do? Excuse me? He scored as many touchdowns as we had total. Near 1,000 yards, and wasn't even the main receiver. That was Denarius Moore. I mean, you guys signed him off free agency. We didn't give you anything. I didn't trade him. He was already not a Brown. Like, Denarius Moore I get, because he's good. Like, he was coming up at this point in time. Josh Cribbs is on the back end of his fucking career. How? Like, I'm fine with crazy shit happening. I just want more realistic, like, snap counts. That's all I want. I'm fine if, like, we're playing 62 snaps a game on both sides, so 120-some snaps a game, and Josh Cribbs is still getting this. I don't care. That's perfectly fine. I just want the snap counts to be legit. That's all I care about. I would like some things to be realistic. What the fuck? How do you do that? How is that even possible? He averaged 455 yards a game. You see why I want the snaps to make sense? He caught 62 passes in 2 games. I gotta go to the Raiders' schedule. What the fuck happened? Hey, can I check the Raiders' schedule? Like, what games did he play in? I mean, whatever it is, Denarius Moore broke it. He caught 4 catches for 52 yards in week 1. I just want to point that out. That's Denarius Moore's week 1. I want to see if he played in week 2. He played more than 2 games. He played more than 2 games. He only had 6 catches for 78 yards in week 2. This game just didn't register. Like, if he played in week 3, I'm going to feel better about the situation, but, like... Dear Lord! Matt Flynn tried to go toe-to-toe with the sheriff, and he won. I want to point that out. He played in week 3. So just for some reason, EA was like, yeah, no, he only played in 2 games. He got redshirted the rest of the year. Josh Cribbs had a huge game. 7 catches, $122 in that one. Holy shit. Ugh. Panthers extended Andy Dalton to a 2-year, $8 million deal. That's not bad for a backup quarterback, especially a veteran. That's not bad. The franchise line, essentially, Andy Dalton. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and move on. I don't know if we're going to do free agency today, but I will get us up to free agency. And we'll make some more money while we do that. Keep in mind the funds you see is what we have for guaranteed money. So. Oh, yeah, we also got to use that money for coaches. Fuck. Woo! Oh, I should look at the schedule for the playoffs, because I don't know who's in the playoffs. We know the Broncos are. But, well, they're not. They're not in the divisional round. Oh, the Broncos lost in the wild card to Houston. So, Houston, Philly, Baltimore, and Detroit. Detroit made the playoffs? Dude, this be crazy. This be fucking crazy. Alright. Ravens at Bills, Lions at Seahawks, Texans at Chargers, and Eagles at Panthers. Who you got win the Super Bowl? Pick it now. You have to pick your Super Bowl winner out of this group. I'm gonna go... You know what? I'm going to say the Lions shock everyone and win the Super Bowl. I'm going to go Lions. I'm going to go Lions for the Super Bowl. Jaren taking the Ravens. Us taking the Panthers. I'm taking the Lions. This should be crazy. Okay, we'll see who moves on. Hey, we can hire staff now. It will be the Seahawks and Eagles in the NFC Championship. Dear Lord, Vic threw for 5 touchdowns. And apparently the Chargers won. And I guess the Ravens won. So Ravens, Chargers, and Eagles, Seahawks. So, Jan, you're the only one who stayed alive. And your Super Bowl might happen. It's the Battle of the Birds, and then you got Phillip Rivers versus Joe Flacco. Okay. First things first. Fucking Jimmy Johnson. That's the trainer. It's the scout. Where's Billick? I wanted Brian Billick. Really? Ugh. Man. I wanted Brian Billick. As much as I hate to say it, Rex Ryan makes perfect sense for our team. Not saying I'm signing him. I'm just saying he makes total sense. I'm not gonna lie, I may wait for the coach. Because I actually don't hate Rex Ryan. I might bring you in as the scout. O-line? Ryan Mack makes sense. Nobody's going after this guy. Or no, where was the trainer? There he is, Nick Garrett. Going after him. Oh, you had to get the broom? You had to grab the broom? Alright, we'll throw an off route for Nick Garrett. Try and get him as our trainer, since nobody's after him. I think we found our scout. Zane Brown. QB overall. Who's the other guy? Offense overall? Yeah, but we gotta fight for him. There's Jimmy Johnson. I wonder if he's only available because Dallas isn't in the playoffs. Ravens are still in the playoffs. Is that why Billick's not available? I'm going to wait for head coach just to see if Billick becomes available. Because if not, I'm going to, as much as everybody's probably going to think it's weird, I'm going to go for Rex Ryan. He fits our team perfectly from his scheme. Runs the football. And he runs a 3-4, which is what we need. It's a very Cleveland move to bring in Rex Ryan, but... yeah, but he's also Rex Ryan, and that's why we're waiting. That's why we are waiting. We're hoping Brian Billick shows up. I'm just trying to see if... nope. I want to make sure I'm right about that Brian Billick unretirement. That's why I'm kind of going back this far. I don't care. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's not available because technically he's a Raven and the Ravens are still in the playoffs. Because Dallas isn't in the playoffs and, you know, Jimmy Johnson looked at with Dallas. So I'm thinking that's why Billick's not available yet. So I'm going to wait on the coach. Hell yeah, we didn't have to fight anyone for him. So we get a good trainer and we get a quarterback scout. Fan-fucking-tastic. I love it. That's exactly what I wanted. The Giants have their guy. They got Jimmy Johnson. Did Jimmy Johnson take Chizinski's place? Because look at that first tweet by Trey Wingo. And the Chargers beat the Ravens, it looks like. So it's Eagles, Chargers. Yep. Eagles, Chargers. So, yeah. So now, yeah, he's not here. Wow, that's weird. That is weird. Alright. I could go after Thomas Single, too. Because he runs a attacking 3-4 with a balanced offense. Ryan Mack runs zone run with the 3-4. I do, though, very much like the retirement influence on Rex Ryan. Fuck. Those experience boosts are really nice. Oh! There's Brian Billick. So who do we want? Who do we want? We've got options now. I didn't realize Billick was so far down. Oh yeah, there's Chidinsky. And Dallas is for some reason bidding on him. Why? I don't know. Does he have anything? He does. He have tight end player progression and free agent influence. That's actually pretty cool that he actually had something. I don't care though. Who do we go with? Brian Billick, Jason Garrett, Rex Ryan, Ryan Mack, or Thomas Single. Those are the options. You got to keep in mind levels don't really mean a lot. You have to kind of look at their traits as well. That's why I like the retirement influence traits. However, Jason Garrett has player progression. So how much would Ryan cost? It's definitely more expensive than Jason Garrett. Yeah, I did not expect this to be the coaching hire. But we're going to put an offer in for Jason Garrett. This is not who I expected to make an offer on. But he runs an attacking 3-4, which is perfect for us. The balanced offense should mean the quarterback gets a good amount of passes in, and an offense that at least will fit our receiving core a bit more, and will still run the football enough. I can't believe I just made an offer to Jason fucking Garrett over Brian Billick. Let's scout. Okay. Who do you got? What position do you guys want to scout first? What position? Like, we have a number of positions we definitely need to look at. I think quarterback is one of them. I think wide receiver is a possibility, more of a late round spot. Safety is a position we have to look at. And I think defensive line and offensive line. Quarterback. Okay, that's where a lot of the top picks are. First quarterback, who do we want to look at? We probably don't get a shot at Bryn Renner. I'll just say that. He's projected to be number 1 off the board. I'd say when it comes to draftable quarterbacks for us, it's from Aaron Murray down. I doubt we get a shot at Renner, Boyd, or Thomas. So, I don't know about you guys. AJ McCarron, I mean, definitely could be a guy we get a shot at. I know he did. I can go straight to the overall, possibly. I want to know, what are they saying the overall might be? That actually, you know what? That's not terrible. A C is a 76. That's good to know. That's good to know. C is 76. So mid 70s. Okay. Okay. What about throw power? So low 80s for throw power, short, accuracy. Here's what I should say. At least it's probably going to be low 80s for throw power, short accuracy, throw accuracy, and mid accuracy. We probably won't see anything lower than the mid 70s for deep accuracy. And then play action is a fucking wild card. Okay, I would not be mad with AJ McCarron at 76. Any other quarterback you want to look at? We've got Taylor Martinez, Stephen Morse, Marcus Mariota's right here, Kane Coulter, Jordan Lynch, Nathan Scheelhaas, the passing game coordinator currently for the Rams, David Never Fails, Casey Pachal, Could look at Derek Carr if we want to in the 6th round. Fun Mariota. Alright. Okay. Okay. Fun fact, if you guys haven't played this game or know nothing about it, the way they made these faces is they just fused 2 players. That's how they made these faces. What about throwing the run? Ooh. I'm willing to use this just to see what his speed is. It's a B, so he can move. Let's find out. 72, so he is lower than McCarron. We do know that. All right. I'm going to move to safety just to get some idea on these safeties. Specifically Ty Zimmerman. Speed. B. I'm good with that. Zone coverage. Ooh. Ooh, you can't cover. You can hit, though. You can't tackle. Okay, that automatically makes me worry about this fucking safety class. Okay, well, you know, safety, so not entirely shocked. Okay. Hit power. Okay. Safety, so, About pursuit. Okay, Christian Bryant, I'm interested in. I'm interested in Christian Bryant. Let's go. This Adrian Amos guy probably not going to be very good, right? About Carlos Williams. I take it, yeah. You're just a pure box safety, and that is it. You can't even... Okay, no, there's not enough there. There's not enough there to even select you. I need to know. I need to know, Adrian Amos. Is he a sleeper? Ooh. Ooh, he can cover. Can't really tackle well. Alright. Okay. Okay, good to know. What about the other safeties? Trey Boston. Okay. No coverage skills. Pursuit. I mean... Eh. Let's see. Can't cover. Not great, I should say. Can't tackle well. Great. You can hit, though. Dear Lord, you guys have one skill, and that is it. We go to Hakeem Smith. Just keep kind of going down the line here with these safeties. Alright, at least you can tackle and kind of hit. That's a positive. Coverage ain't there, but... I definitely think we're looking at strong safety in free agency. Because I don't think there's a starter here. That pursuit's nice, but... One more. And then I'm going to go eyeball some offensive linemen. Nope. Yeah, there's not much at safety. Okay. Let's look at the guard spot. That's the big weak point of our line and seemingly the draft. Andrew Norwell, first and foremost. You're the best guard available. Good. Love that. Don't really love that. I think you may be overrated. Yeah, I think you may be overrated, good sir. Let's look at Cyril Richardson, 5th round. Okay. He's just as good. He's just as good. He's a 5th round prospect. I'd argue he's better. I'll take a C in awareness. If you can give me C awareness. Yeah, Cyril Richardson's definitely a possibility in the 5th round now. Maybe the 4th round. Okay. But we're seeing a lot of the same. The awareness is lower. That does drop you. It does drop you. Dude, it is a lot of the same. Ooh, Chris Watt's got B awareness. Now, I did not check Andrew Norwell's awareness. Okay, Chris Watt is officially my favorite left guard. 3rd round prospect. 3rd round prospect. Let's go to right guard. There's one draftable prospect in Will Jackson. Oh, no. Okay, well, unless there's a magic sleeper somewhere in the right guards. Yeah. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Damn, that run block got me excited. That run block got me hyped for a second. You know what, though? With the rest of this, I think I would be fine with F awareness. You would just have to hope he upgrades that pretty quickly. So he could be really good outside of the awareness. Okay. Let's see, what centers are here? We might move inside. Or just grab, because we could use a young center, possibly. Let's look at Corey Lindsley. Pass block, impact, run block, awareness. Oof. Gabe Eichard. Just show me positives. Not much of a pass blocker, but... Alright. I do have to know about one man, and one man only. And that's Dree Archer. One thing. If this is an A, I'm drafting you. Okay, we're drafting Dree Archer. We're drafting Dree Archer. That's all I need to know about him. That's all I need to know. All I need to know. And the last 4,900. Give me a quarterback. Give me a quarterback out of the bunch that we have not scouted. We can go a late round guy. We can stay kind of high up on the board. Who are we looking at? Derek Carr. Okay. Let's look at Carr. Throw power. Okay. 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 Kind of expected. Here's the bigger question. Okay. So he's possibly as good as Mariota, just without the speed. I wonder. He's just a bit slower. Dude, Derek Carr might be as good as Mariota. Yeah, most quarterbacks are going to have the F awareness, so there was really no reason for me to do that. Actually, what scheme works? Vertical offense. Okay. I'm going to check that now with all of the quarterbacks I scouted. He fits the offense. We might be drafting Alabama's A.J. McCarron. Catherine Webb may be coming to Cleveland. I'm about to do Cleveland the biggest favor ever. Vertical offense, okay. Yeah, A.J. McCarron right now is the quarterback I'm eyeballing. We may take him in the first round. Just in case, though, we gotta look elsewhere, too. Let's look at wide receiver. What kind of receiver do we want? We've got Josh Gordon, who's got good size and hands. Do we want to go for, like, a Jeremy Gallon? It might just be speed. Yeah. Yep. I remember that. I remember when Hugh didn't get the trade in time. Could go Rashad Green. I know he's a bit quicker pace. See. A speed. What are those hands? Okay. The hands are good. The route running is a question. The release isn't great. And the awareness isn't good. Oh, come on, Rashad. You're just your normal self. He fits our scheme. I'm going to have to do that for most players now. And just for my own enjoyment. Oh, come on. Okay, route running should be better for Jared Alberdaris, I believe. But, yeah, no. I was a big fan of Jared Alberdaris. Alright, well. That was your first bit of scouting. And from what we know, we are eyeballing one A.J. McCarron. I can't believe that's what we're doing right now. He did not. He was I believe he went undrafted to the Ravens, I believe. And I wanted him to be so good. He was not. He had a couple, like, preseason highlights, but did not do anything. So who wins the Super Bowl? Eagles? Chargers? This is going to be the last thing we do in stream. And then we will take it next week. Eagles, because Chargers gonna charge her. Let's see, there's been a retirement. Randy Moss retires as a sea chicken. Okay. Champ Bailey is retiring. And the Chargers win the Super Bowl. Well, that's not what I expected. That's not what I expected. Also, we did get Jason Garrett. He is now our head coach. Claps in the chat. Every time we win, I want claps in the chat. We officially have Jason Garrett, so we need claps in the chat every time we win. We all are going to clap together. We do have a couple free agents that I do want to re-sign. I'm not going to do it now. We'll do this next week. Because we'll get through free agency and probably the draft next week. But we do have a couple guys. CJ Wilson, possibly. Wow. Johnson actually took a step up. He was 75 when we brought him in. Just seeing who we got. Spencer Ware went up massively. He's got a lot of experience too. So I think I'm going to keep him around. There's not a lot of guys here that I'm going to be trying to keep around. But I will keep a couple. Maybe Julian Edelman. You know what? How much does Spencer Ware want? Out of curiosity. Oh, he wants nothing. Yeah, sure. I thought he might want a little bit more. How much does Johnson want? That actually makes sense. That makes sense. Might sign him though. Because at worst he'd be a backup. I did not scout kickers. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. We've got a couple guys to think about here. A couple. Spencer Ware's going to free agency. Fuck. Okay, I'm not happy about that. I don't think he'll get signed anyways, but I'm not happy about it. I really would have liked to keep him. Damn it. But we're going to take the rest of this to next week. And who knows? It depends on what pops up next season. Maybe I'll feel like moving out of Ohio because there's going to be 3 teams there next season with the Columbus Capitals coming in. We might move the Browns again. And you know where I would probably move them? St. Louis. We'll take AJ McCarron back to St. Louis. I will say this, if we draft AJ McCarron and we can relocate, I'm relocating to St. Louis immediately. Immediately. And I will say this, though. If we do draft our quarterback this year, keep this in mind. Jadeveon Clowney's in this next class. If we get our quarterback this year, that's the goal. That's the fucking goal. Yeah, it depends on the stadium. And I did not upgrade it at all. So there is a chance it's below what it needs to be. Who knows? But with that, that is going to bring us to an end of this one. I appreciate you guys for being here. FG, appreciate having you in here. Again, good to see you after a while. Dash, Jaron, appreciate you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, however, if you're chilling in the chat, I forget all I gotta say now that I'm on 2 different sites. I gotta say it on both. If you're chilling in chat, whatever, doesn't matter. Appreciate you too. And yeah, next week we will free agency, draft. We'll have some fun there. And if you haven't already subbed to the new VODs channel, that's probably where I'm going to be multi-streaming our normal streams. So if something's live over there, Wednesday, Thursday, I got the multi-stream to work a second time. Look at that. But that's just the heads up for that. With that, though, that brings us to an end of this one. I'm going to get a better song to send you out on, though. You guys don't need to hear the Devil's Piano. Let's go with... Doesn't really matter about copyright. Go with this. I like me some Unknown Brain. I gotta be ready. With that, appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.